Yeah, stay kubonga. Yeah, I don't wanna talk. Modules, cocos, let me tell you something. Stay kubonga, the boy beef nyama choma. You want beef, I ain't a norma. On God, that's to the most high. Stay kubonga, the boy beef nyama choma. You want beef, I ain't a norma. On God. Hey, pesa, ina, con, bana, kazi, hakuna, kulala, nini, mwalimu, I'm wavy, like seafood, I check it, I see you see me, there's more juice, oh yeah, hating, there's no use, I'm getting money from the vocals, I'm getting love from the locals, I'm getting topped in the dojo, bad man with the cocos, bust it, up and down, oh yeah, that's a yo-yo, you know I pull up with the cold flow, my flavors, got snow cones, songs I'm gonna need sing along, my new song is a ringtone, I beat it up like King Kong, you know I'm a beast, look what I do in the streets, if you see me don't speak, oh yeah, stay kubonga, the boy beef nyama choma, you want beef I ain't a norma, on God that's to the most high, stay kubonga, the boy beef nyama choma, you want beef I ain't a norma, on God.
Staki kubonga, jovi na ringa jubeu kufika ndo maana kimse kimebonda. Tenji na pigo na jonisha niko manze anataka kutombwa. Hapo uwezi niletea ujinga jumanzi hutaki hii noma. Buda hutaki kuchoma, manze mistaki kubonga. Kuna mafala najua, najitambua niliwatoka. Kama vitabu za chua na tuchambua jufoma mekosa. Dema mebeba, chiki anavyodondosa. Jovi game naongoza, dema mekunza box na yeni thoughts. Yeah, I ain't sipping lean tonight, I'm taking shots. Yeah, Jovi in the streets, I'm very high. Yeah, never see me cause I'm creeping down your block.
Stay kubonga, the boy beef nyama choma. You want beef, I ain't a norma. On God, that's to the most high. Stay kubonga, your boy pussy kukuchoma. You want beef, I ain't a norma. On God, yeah, more juice on the regular. More money on my schedule. All of my women are flexible. I'm high up like an edible. Niggas be talking but never be credible. Like can I hear you on top of my pedestal? I'm looking good, I've been eating my vegetables. You doing shows, I'm doing festivals. Hold up, roll it up, light it up. I don't wanna talk. If you act dumb, I'm play along. More juice, the phenomenon. Niggas be playing like Comic-Con. Niggas been acting like monologues. They come around, commit a crime, and record it all like they got a vlog. I don't even wanna hit the club. You see me rolling all the windows up, smoked out like I'm with the plug. Tupac when I hit him up. I keep a hit coming every month. Money, women, and a lot of drugs. Baby mamas really wanna, but like mumble rap, I don't wanna talk. Stay kubonga, the boy beef nyama choma. You want beef, I ain't a norma. On God, that's to the most high. Stay kubonga, the boy beef nyama choma. You want beef, I ain't a norma. On God.
You already know we're back in the cut on Icon Radio. This is the base with your boy Uncle R in here. Yeah, it's been like a couple of and mandamano issues. Today we have guests in the building, and as usual, as you already know, the base is always about the talks, and the talks about the society and community, and basically about the society and community. We usually venture on people like charity people, organizations, and also foundations that try to give back to the society in either way or the other. And today in the house we have like three lovely guests here. Is it bad like for me to say lovely guests because like you have two boys in the house and one lady, but still three lovely guests in the house, yeah? And maybe we can introduce ourselves like Madzao and Joy and Mahaga. Man, sorry it came out fast. But still maybe yo my guys, yeah. So like this like lovely guests from Elimisha Charity Group. Charity is it charity organization or charity campaign? It's more of like a group, and campaign and group still one of the same, yeah. But still, yeah, people doing lovely things out here despite the economy being equal. People try to go back in their pockets. People try to venture on one way or the other to get the means and help the kids out there. And maybe, yeah, I guess maybe you can say one way or the other some lovely two comments there, and yeah, we can jump on the show real quick. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, for sure. Like, good question. But
the university.
anyway, allow it, Madzao.
Yes, it's a diverse university. See, with people from various backgrounds. So I think that's where minds come together and they bring up better ideas.
And that's why it's end up with the
With
university.
it's the University of Nairobi.
Okay. Applause to that guy. Yeah. Joy.
Okay, hi, I'm Joy Kaunda.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here. I'm a bit nervous. Big on
Don't be
radio.
nervous. Yeah.
But same as Rocha, I'm an engineering student at the University of Nairobi. I just finished my 4th year. Hopefully, bado tuna graduate next year. Fingers crossed.
What do you mean, like hopefully bad?
Hey,
Because
man.
you guys have had issues about graduation. Like
Not this-
mna postpone strike. Like why are you saying
good
like
so far.
hopefully you graduate next year?
Results zinatoka so.
Portal.
Not even believing in
Portal,
that.
portal was hacked actually.
Yeah.
It was hacked. Yeah.
So
Someone
everyone's
hacked the
getting
portal.
F's and C's and D's.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my guy there. I won't say the name because it keeps on losing. Yeah.
Okay, hi guys.
Yeah.
So I'm Mbaga Odiango, Mahaga.
Yeah.
I'm the governor, faculty of engineering, and Elimisha vice chair.
Yeah.
I'm a third year student doing civil and construction engineering.
Let me ask you guys a question. You guys look a bit like younger and older a bit. Like
Aye.
how many years does it take to do like engineering?
Engineering.
It takes 5 years,
5 years.
actually. 5 years.
So you
And
guys
mind
have a
you,
lot.
maybe you might repeat a year if you fail to reach the pass mark. So
Let's say roughly 8 years.
roughly 8 years,
So you
or
guys
even
are more of like lawyers
a
and
decade.
nurses.
40.
or a decade even, depending.
That's why
That's why we are-
Babu used to stay
Yeah.
in the end.
Yeah.
Now I get it. But anyway, let's go back to like the basics of us being here in the studio. Like, yeah, Elimisha charity campaign.
Yes.
When was it found and how did it come like for you guys to come together and have that like financial charity group or charity campaign? Because Elimisha and kuelimisha mtu, it's not like that easy as per they say,
Yes.
because like education is the key to everything.
Exactly.
And education, not everyone is like able and lucky to get like full education and stuff.
Yes.
But you guys like taking a step on being the guys who can be like parents for those who people can't give support themselves. Maybe you can take us through the journey about the Elimisha charity campaign.
Yeah, so I'll share 3 short stories regarding that, regarding how the group was started.
Yeah.
So when I grew up in Coast, I used to school in a private school until 2007 when there was the post. Yeah,
elections,
exactly. And then so my school, there was some disruption. My parents got fired from, because they were working in ECK back then.
Yeah.
So we had some financial issues, and also the school I learned was somehow closed, so I had to transfer to a public school called Kwale Primary School.
Yeah.
So there the
Kwale County,
yeah, Kwale County, it's called Kwale Primary School.
Shakahola.
But super sasa.
Yeah.
So the conditions were very harsh. In fact, we used to walk like for, it was a long distance, and then like the classes themselves, it's a
That's
large
it.
class, and then we are like 80 students with one teacher. So like we have like 10 desks around, and then with large mats. So the only the bright kids sat on the
desks.
desk, which there are like 5 kids in one desk.
Yeah.
Then we had like only one book, and
That you guys, the whole of the
yeah,
class,
the whole
like-
class.
Yeah, yeah.
So like it was a huge change. It was a huge challenge for me, because I could see the difference between where I learned before
Yeah.
and now. And but in fact, then I was just in class 2.
Yeah.
So after that, of course, I went back to my normal school after now that year
The
ended.
election violence
Yes,
and
and
stuff.
then also, so I went to Alliance also. So
Hey.
That was not necessary.
see, I'm saying,
Hey.
see, I'm
Not
saying.
necessary.
Let me tell you one thing, yeah. Everyone who goes to national school, yeah,
See, I'm,
they have to put it across every statement.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, allow him, man.
Yeah,
Like,
allow
it's
me,
meant to-
allow me, allow
National,
me,
yeah,
allow me.
Alliance, yeah.
So while
the green boys there.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
exactly.
Yeah.
So while at Alliance, I could see that the kids who came from these government schools, from Mandera, Marsabit, these marginalized areas, were the ones who are doing better,
Yeah.
in contrary to those who
Statistics.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like so I came to learn that actually these like when the KCP results are out, if you are keen enough, you'll see that the kids who do well actually are from private schools. But we don't see that these kids from public schools lack the sources, and it's not that they are dumb or they are dull.
Yeah,
it's
because of lack of resources.
So like if we could give them the same chances as us, they do well as well.
They'll do even better.
Than us. Sure. And so after my KCSE, on the last day, like half of my classmates burnt their textbooks in an incinerator.
It's usually like is it like an
I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
Yeah.
So the actually ili trigger that nikaona yenyewe, we need to step up. If these guys can ban these books, and I know and imagine like there are these good books, hizi ma KMF, these books were like with good knowledge.
Tutorials and stuff.
Yeah, these are like, top notch.
My guy.
Yeah.
So like there are people out there who don't have
exactly.
Like basic even paperwork, even materials to read on.
Yes. So I came up with the idea that what if we brought our books together, and then we gave back to the same books that are old to these kids in these rural places, so that they can also use them for their benefit, and so that them too can do well and pursue their dreams as well. Because we all have dreams. Every kid has a dream to become a doctor, an engineer. Every kid.
For sure.
Yeah, but I think since we've grown up in different backgrounds.
Yeah.
So of course we have the resources. They don't have the resources. So we end up pursuing what we want. They don't end up pursuing what they want, and then so there's that disparity. Yeah. So that's how the idea came up. And then so when I joined campus, I told my friends, Mbaga included, he came on board. Akina Joy came on board.
Yeah.
So we all brought our books together. And in fact,
all your Form 4 books,
all Form 4 books,
primary school
all of them,
books.
And we had a whole lot of bunches of books.
I even have like a couple of cartons of my textbooks from high school and primary.
Yeah. So if you give them back, you see, you'd have made a change, and it's a small act. Yeah. So I remember we had around 110 books.
That's from the start.
Yes, that's from the start. From just collecting from our friends, classmates from campus and high schools.
Yeah.
So we took the books to a children's home called Kibera Pride Children's Home, and we saw this is a good initiative. Why
the smiles make you
like
feel
those kids were very happy, man.
Yeah.
And so we really felt that we've done a good job, and we agreed, why not do this each time? Why not start a campaign? And that's how the campaign was brought to life, and we've been doing it for the past from 2020 till date, and we are glad to be here.
My guy, that's like that's a milestone from 2020 till 2023. That's 3 years. You guys giving back to society. You guys helping out for those people who are like not able to buy books, but also like people who are not like able to get books from the school itself, being like public schools. Because like there are a couple of public schools that you'll end up seeing it's a public school, but like there's like only one textbook or 2 textbooks. And then when you go to like a private, like you see like this, like everyone has a copy of the textbook. Nobody wants to share, nobody wants to do this, and but like all that like being like trickled to become like as a group of Elimisha charity campaign. That's more of like something awesome that not everyone can think of. Not everyone can pull strings to do, because it's not everyone's cup of tea. Compared to like how people like visit like the children's home and stuff. Because I feel yours is more of like a challenge for you guys to seek and give, because like you have to seek for the books, you have to go around and ask for the books, of which I know that's not only the objective of your charity goal. Maybe we can jump onto the vice chairman. They can give us like a setback like about the Elimisha. Why Elimisha charity campaign?
Why Elimisha charity campaign?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically I remember back in first year, Rocha approached me, and by then, so it's all about bragging. I was the only one in our class having an iPhone. So
my guy started with the Lion. My boy here came with them iPhone products. Jay, I'd love to know what you came in with. The beauty. Come on. Yeah.
So when he approached me, he told me like he tabled the idea to me. Initially it didn't make any sense, because now convincing people to donate their old books and giving back to the society, it's
Yeah.
kind of difficult.
It's
And,
somehow difficult
yeah,
because you
somehow
have even
difficult,
siblings like have to.
Yeah, siblings, you have to give books, and
Yeah.
a lot of people are saying you're going to sell hizo vitabu ko black market and
Yeah,
stuff like
man.
that, you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
I get
trust.
you. Yeah.
So we took our first video. I recorded him. We shared in our class group. People reacted, but it wasn't that good. Then we went around trying to mobilize people to donate books. Then I remember there's a lady who texted us. I think she was from Karen, if I'm not wrong. We went all that way to just pick one book.
Yeah, true.
Then
My guy.
we collected the
Called
books,
called the push.
the push, and the passion
Yeah.
for doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we had the books, we did our first donation. We were like around 10 people. Then after that, now the idea started building, so people started coming on board. You get,
People
Then-
was like, this not.
yeah,
These guys are
this now
serious.
it's this guy are serious and something good.
Yeah,
you
for
get,
sure.
yeah, and but then I was also the class rep. Yeah, so I was like, what if we use the brand of the school, like bring the school on board? Now that it's a charity campaign, and majority of us are financially unpromising, and we rely on our parents, and telling our parents to give us funds to take care of our needs against funds to do the donation, kind of difficult in a way. Yeah,
Somehow difficult.
somehow difficult.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if we bring the school on board? We use the brand of the school. Now that Elimisha is starting from scratch, you get, but already UN is somewhere in the map.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so if we can incorporate UN with Elimisha, then sounds good.
Sounds proper, yeah.
Yeah, sounds proper, and I'm interested into leadership. Yeah, so Rocha pushed me. Then I decided to vie. I vied for Secretary General. That is in 2020. It is in 2022 to 20.
2022,
No, it's
2023.
2021, 2022.
Yeah, no, it's 2022, 2023. Yeah, we had the same team. Yeah, then there I got a platform to do the branding of the Elimisha. I brought
Elimisha,
the president on board. Yeah, and everything was just cool. Yeah,
Sure.
but then I'm from Budalangi, home of lions.
There's this story, yeah. I actually talk with my boy. There's this story about Budalangi, but like I won't put it out this much. I'll tell you about it because like I usually love stories from Budalangi, but like people don't believe like yeah, this guy doesn't even seem like to know about Budalangi and stuff. But like we'll talk about it later, cause like that point is very very important here. So did I catch you short based on the talks about the Elimisha on the campaign? So the other question was based on your campaigns, like on your end, you've seen like other schools and other places, like this is just out of the topic, like based on you, like being vying and stuff. Like was it difficult financially? Because like in other schools you'll see like people pulling up with Jeeps, Jeeps, it's branded. You'll see people with horses and stuff. Like was it challenging for you to vie as a
By then, while I was
Secretary.
vying as Secretary
Ama
General,
Elimisha?
I was
That
vying-
idea gave you like the push, cause like
The idea gave me the push, but while I was vying as a Secretary General, I was vying under someone, you get. So the chair takes care of everything.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
now I'm the current chair, so it's a different story.
Okay, tell me about that story. Will tell me about that story
I'll tell
because
you about
you can't be a chair without like putting peas out there. It's like being an MP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
Need to spend.
you
need
to
to
spend
spend,
to recover it later.
Give
Is
cuts.
it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Anyway, and Joy, maybe you haven't heard about your part. Is she the secretary?
Yes, Joy is the secretary.
I knew it because like most of the ladies are always secretary. But I don't know why not treasurer because she looks like a treasurer.
Funny enough, I was the treasurer with Mbaga in the same team in the year 2022-2023. Yeah. Mambo ya pesa.
Mambo ya pesa ni ngumu.
Alituosha.
Ah, no, that's a lie.
Now in
It's
every
a lie
group,
though.
like,
No.
No.
So like did you guys start like the three of you guys as from the scratch? Like you started with him and then now you came aboard like later on because like such campaign it's not easy for you guys to just start from the word go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, in fact, I need to give credit to the guys whom I told the idea first. Yeah, so because I first told the idea to Adrian. Kenya is a good friend of mine. Amy Warige, she's in UN as well. Abraham and others. So like it's a whole group of people.
Yeah.
So like like when you have good friends, they are the ones who push you. Like in a Malim, you see. So like they are the guys who they are friends who believe in your dreams, and so they give you all the support they have. So when I told the idea to them, they came on board, and so I kept on telling my other friends like Nambaga, and so that's how the group came up to. Because even like as of now, like in our group, because we are about 238 members in the campaign, about 80 people are my closest friends, either from high school, from Mombasa, from Mukunda, from Nairobi.
Sure.
Yeah, so in fact, just to be off, I'd advise that if you have good friends, they will really take you far, especially if they support in what you do. So I'd say my close friends are the ones who really supported me, and up to date, they are still the ones doing most of the things, doing the branding, the posters, and it's all voluntary because there is no payment as of now. Imagine. So like it's a good thing that they are doing, and wherever they are, I on behalf of the rest, I really appreciate you for what you've done so far, and we hope to really make greater heights together as we impact the children in the various areas. Yes, and the Lord above is watching, and of course, karma is there, and we all have a duty to.
But you won't say the other part of karma is.
No. And of course, we all have a duty to ourselves and also to the society. And so I'm proud to have such friends. Yes.
That's my guy Madzao talking, and let's take a quick break here. And when we come back, we'll talk about like the challenges and the necessities that these guys go through as a charity campaign, because like everything has like a positive and a negative impact. And we'll come back and talk about like the long-term goals and the short-term goals that you guys have set, because that's the basic about charity and the milestones that you guys accomplish. Because yeah, we'll be back shortly, so take a break, sip your water, don't get far from the microphone and the speakers. My guy started it.
mambo vipi? Your style fine, I dig it. From day one, nilikucheki, I knew that I was gonna win it. Usijali man, I get pesa. Maisha naishi, I'm winning. Shorty fine and I wouldn't mind if you start taking me serious. Bad chick from Coastal, but she only as my jomos. When I fell in love with the momos. Sad chick, I got her from Jobo. And I love my shorties on Tinder. Other ones go DM. Couldn't answer your phone calls. Nilikuwa mboka till the PM. Other shorty kwa keja. When she tried calling Teja. 10 chains kwa highway. And you know we pulling up major. Bad chick from Kile. Got this money on replay. One time for my real shorties who stay rapping on the daily.
Everything that we do, it's alright. Everything that I say is right. Everything that we do, it's alright. Everything that we say is fine.
Everything that we do, unadai nitani yako kwa juu. Tuliseti ndio tuseti mood. Na cheki jostimi kwa juu. Skin tone kwanza inachizisha, washa fando tupige misa. Design nilichezea kwanza ulisema from then daipiga kimaster. Unadai slow ama faster, utalalisha utacheza kiujanja. Staki mapenzi taganda, mrembo lakini ni gangster. Super jajeza mapresha lakini style yake wejua tu ni danger. Lisema bongi na stranger, sai tunapiga maplugging vimeja. Na first time tukipiga mission nilidhani ati shori atahepa. Maeria kadengia na tesa, alincheki nikipiga kalesa. Safe house imejaza mavitu kadhaa ukidai kukemba. Kuna mashori wamenikoroga lakini wewe ndio umeniteka yo.
Everything that we do, it's alright. Everything that I say is right. Everything that we do, it's alright. Everything that we say is fine. Everything that we do is everything we do, everything we say, everything we do and say, everything we do.
Yeah, we're already back in the cartoon here on Icon Radio, and it's your boy Uncle R. And here in the building, we've had like three major guests. I haven't said like three lovely guests this time. Three major guests: Madzao, Joy, and my babe Mahaga, bro. That the first name, bro, in a no in a bad way, but still that name is sexy, bro. Mahaga. Yeah, anyway, here on the comment section there, like there's a couple of shout outs here on the YouTube stream here. There's Hamisi Silaha is sending out like a shout to you guys. I love seeing young people driving change in society. There's another guy here called Harrison Chimera is saying congratulations to the team. And there's my guy, Somali names, yeah. Abdirahim Ismail Kwale KE. It says duty to self, duty to society. Great idea. So like those are a couple of comments and shots from different places here in Kenya towards you guys based on the Elimisha charity campaign. And bro, let's just take a deep dive like based on the Elimisha, because like the whole topic about being you guys coming here is to get to know about like your campaign base and how you guys work as a charity group. And the first question comes from where does most of your funding come from, and what percentage of your budget comes from private donations?
That's the
first question.
So actually we mainly fund ourselves. Imagine, so when we plan a donation, like let's say currently we have a plan to donate to Kwale County in a school called Zombo Primary. So we agreed with the members 4 months prior that we shall be giving 100 bob monthly per member, because you know there is power in numbers. There is power in numbers, and when people come together, they can do greater things. You see.
Sure.
So over the years, we've done our own contributions. We fund ourselves. So current, so like the first time we raised about 45,000. Yes, so you see, that's from our about 3 months, and that's from our own pockets as students, comrades. Ujue comrades shida, but we still, yeah, but we still, like, we are still disciplined, and the members give 100 bob per month, and it is from that we get most, or a large part of our funding from ourselves. And then also too, we plan events to enhance interaction within ourselves, and bonding sessions, and also to have fun. So like when
talk about like the events and stuff. Like I saw you guys had like a charity walk at Karura Forest. Like, is it like an upcoming event on 9th
of September.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like that's like one of the situations where you guys raising
Yes,
money.
exactly.
So like
From the work that we are planning, actually, we'll be getting 200 shillings from each person, because when we budget the entire thing, that's the t-shirt, the transport, the food, and
the
everything.
water bottle.
Yeah, exactly. No, water bottle. No.
That's why included
The t-shirt.
Yeah.
The
That's a
t-shirt.
merchandise.
No way. So it's the t-shirt, the transport, the food. So what remains exactly for photography. So what remains is 200 shillings. So then the more people we get, the more we fundraise, and then three weeks later we'll budget and take and buy the resources for the book for the kids in Dombo, and we are looking forward towards that. So mkuje.
Talk about like the charity walk. Is it like the first event thing? And this question I'm directing to Joy. Is it like the first event thing that you guys have done, or is it like a part of how you guys like racking money? Apart from like let's say you guys, you've said there's Mchanga link, of which there's donation, and like there's bonding, of which like the events through events and stuff. Is it like this coming charity walk, is it the first event that you guys are trying to do?
No, we've actually had 2 others. The 2 others have been hikes. This one we went to Ngong Hills this year. That one was
Ngong Hills. Everyone's got to Ngong Hills and Karura Forest further.
It's a beautiful place with the windmills and everything. Yeah, the scenery is just beautiful. The first event I actually did with Elimisha was, fun enough, a hike at Ngong Road Forest Sanctuary. Mbaga and I worked on that when we were in UNSA as officials. We planned it, asked people to show up. Thankfully, watu walikuja in great numbers. And whatever profits we made from the hike, we donated to Elimisha, which was used to fund our donation at First Love Children's Home. So we bought some food, some clothing, donated books, and spent the day with the kids, entertaining and interaction. Yeah.
And this is a question to Mahaga. You've said it's a lovely name. If somebody wants to know about your organization better, what is the best way to learn more of your organization, and how do your supporters keep on like to know about your day-to-day basics, based on your schedules, based on like when to give, how do you guys channel it to your people, to people who need you, that you people need them to donate for you guys?
Okay, so we have social media handles, and we have our website. We also have a website which is elimishacharity.org. We have our Instagram page is Elimisha Charity Campaign. Same to Facebook, Elimisha Charity Campaign. We are planning to have a YouTube channel. We also have a WhatsApp group where we have like roughly around 200 members. That's where we channel all our communications. And we also have meetings on monthly basis. I think it's the first Saturday of every month. Yeah, we have meetings. Then once after the meeting, we do the minutes, we share the group. Then when we have the event, we have like a friend among us, our groups. You see, most of the members rarely read WhatsApp messages, so it goes an extra mile of DMing everyone in the group just to share the message, ndio mtu aseme alipitwa ama something of the sort here. Yeah, so that's how we channel the message, and also WhatsApp status. We do reels, stuff like that.
Oh, it's more of like a social marketing and stuff.
Yeah, marketing, and also when from the end of the school, when I'm organizing an event, let's say maybe a mental health or something, I always include Elimisha as our partner.
So that they can take over the event and
Yeah.
talks. And this, okay, the Elimisha group. What's most of your successful program in terms of education? Because like if you Elimisha somebody, like let's say there's this kid, like you took him to, like, what was the most successful program and why? Like let's say like the successful like reach that you guys have done. Let's say you took somebody to school, you did KCSE, and then like maybe you can take us through like some of the situation, some of the like impacts that your group has done based on like giving books and stuff, like, and maybe you can talk about that.
Yeah, so just to speak on that, actually, we've had many people ask us to pay for their school fees and fund their education. That's one. And of course, as of now, we've not had that much money to pay for someone's fees for a whole 5-year period, but it's in our plans.
It's like a long
Yes,
term
there, yeah,
plan,
it's
yeah.
in fact, actually, what we do when we get such offers, we talk to our parents, and then we try to seek funders from outside.
Church,
Yes, church, because actually,
chama.
yeah, in fact, I need even to give a shout out to the former member of parliament of Madira constituency, Honorable Peter Weru. He's been very helpful,
Supportive.
yeah, from the start. So he's been a backbone to us. So like I can approach him and then I tell him we have this kid that needs funding, and from his end he can try to see what he can do for the kid. Yes, so that's how we play our role as Elimisha in terms of paying school fees for our student. But much of what we do as of now, we just buy books and resources, and then we educate the kids. But it's in our plans to start paying school fees for kids who are worthy and who show great potential, so that they too can pursue their dreams, and so that they too can alleviate the poverty that they face in their respective homes. Yes.
Maybe you can talk on something, because like maybe nimejaribu cut short, you wanted to say something.
I think I can just add that
Yeah.
Hopefully after our run, we'll be able to start funding people when it comes to school, because we're also in the works of partnering with other companies, established companies, for example, Longhorn Publishers. So we're hoping to get books donations from them, and other companies like EABL and Brookside, who we're hoping to get.
I saw that one coming.
To create bottles for you guys. Water bottles.
No.
Yeah.
But then we're reaching out in terms of monetary partnerships. So hopefully if we get those monetary partnerships with them, we'll be able to start funding people with school fees.
So based on your long-term plans, is you guys are trying to like take the extra step of being like the parenthood, where you can school the kid to like a certain position, to a certain where you guys are able to figure, and let's say it's done, like, because this education system nowadays different, bro. I can't even explain this.
It's so
system.
expensive.
I can't
So
even explain it,
expensive.
because I don't know CBC like
Yeah.
how many years and stuff. Because like let's say high school, maybe you do something till high school. When it's done with high school, then you guys can look for sponsorship on university platforms. You guys can partner, like you already get partnering with University of Nairobi.
Yeah.
So you guys maybe like after schooling the kid from high school, and then when it reaches to university points, you guys now like can work with the university points, university status, and then like the kid can get like maybe like a cut percentages based on like you guys working with UN.
Yes.
So that's like more of like a short, long term.
Okay, so I will talk on the long-term goals, and then Mbaga will speak more on where he is in talks with, because he's the one who's been driving the partnerships with the various universities.
Yeah.
So I expect that, and then he will.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So regarding our long-term goals, our long-term goals is to at least build a library that is well stocked with enough books, at least in each and every public schools in the whole country. Because I wish you or we all went to some of the marginalized areas, like a place in Mwangulu, let's say Mwanguda,
Bro, I usually
Shakahola, you'd be
Even my
shocked.
shags, yo, you'll
You'd
be
be
shocked.
shocked.
Someone is still reading under
Yeah,
a tree.
yeah, under a tree.
Bare feet, yeah.
Yeah, and it's raining. You see.
Bro,
So how do you
hata hakuna
expect
stima.
how do you expect such a kid under such conditions to get the 400 marks for him to go to school like Alliance, Mango, Kenya High,
Yeah.
Kibabi
how?
boys.
Okay, Kibabi boys, you see. So I think there is a huge disparity. So that's one of our long-term goals, that we at least we build a library so that even though the kid at his home hana stima kwao and books, they can go to the library and read for themselves, because of course there'll be electricity. So our plan is that in the future, if we can partner with the government, with the Ministry of Education to help do this. In fact, we should applaud the governor of Nairobi, Sakaja, for his work, for including the meal program for the students,
Yeah,
because it's true.
like
Imagine reading when you are hungry.
Yeah.
Have you read when hungry?
bro, hata mwenyewe huwezi fikiria
Aye.
ukiwa
Unaweza
njaa.
fikiria ukiwa
Huwezi fikiria,
And
huwezi.
then
hadi
reading,
kulala.
Yeah.
that teacher is boring.
So like those kids back there in those shags, they go to school on empty stomachs, so their only meal is supper. See, so I really love what Sakaja is doing, and I wish all the governors and even the government at large will take up the program, and even if they can be free or include UN pia.
Peleka UN.
Wapeleka UN comrades, tunaumia
Tunaumia
pia.
pale.
We are in Nairobi as well.
Yeah,
What to
yeah,
include
Nairobi as well.
kwa the meal program.
Hey, talking about food program in your end, my guys.
Yeah,
Chakula
they
less
include
than 50 bob.
The
Yeah,
university.
the university.
Ah, chedi hizo
Subsidized food prices.
Yeah.
Comrades anaumia by the way,
Yeah.
because I know of a guy, he suppers, he eats at these temples, because the temples give free food, you see. So you see, if
lucky.
I like he eats food with chili. It's full. It's chili.
Chili food, yeah.
But he has to eat it, you see,
Yeah.
because hana pesa. So
But why
Sakaja,
do these guys give out free food on chili? Because
That's their cooking style.
nah, man, bro. If you're giving out free food, give out free food with no chili. You guys you've already eaten your food. Like you guys will eat this food.
Yeah.
Unless that food it's mabakshishi, they're giving you guys like because
I
like
know.
It's not.
I
for
don't
big
think
fish.
so.
because if you're giving out good thing at willingly,
Yeah.
then you should do it appropriately. Because like you can't give out like free food and it has bare chili and bro, it's like nika unanipatia food na utaki kunipatia food.
you know, like what they do is they cook their own meals as well.
Yeah.
So like it's to assume kwenu mnakula pilau
Mhm.
and nyama. So you'll cook a large furia with that food, and then you eat, and then the rest you now give out. You see, because you can't budget that I'll cook this meal for this for this. You see.
Yeah.
So
Kama
I think
mtu
yeah.
kama mtu anakupatia chesa bila mzinga.
Yeah, bro, anadai kubomoa man. It's like you get my point.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I feel like there's when you umesema like your guy is going through like tough times, like T for tough. Trust you me, like people go through like lucky him is getting food with chili because there are people who don't even get anything without
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's better than that.
Yeah, but it's better half than none.
Yeah.
Because like yeah, maybe you've done it the long term
Maybe I can add the last one,
for sure.
and
for
that
sure.
if also we can be giving scholarships
Mm-hmm.
to kids from those schools to the high schools and also to the universities,
Mm-hmm.
like just like what Equity does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they also do a great job. So like if you can also be like them or
Mm-hmm.
even partner with them, that will be a great job that we'll have done as students, and of course by then we'll be adults. So those are some of our long-term goals.
And that's a nice one because
Yeah.
sponsorship doesn't come easy and it's a hurdle for you guys to take on because I feel like people have to challenge themselves for them to go forward.
Yeah.
And based on the statistics and the numbers, this question goes to Joy. Based on the statistics and numbers, how can you roughly estimate that you guys have Elimisha or donated books, like worked with a couple of county schools, like maybe children's home, because it's not all about school peke yake, but also children's home also need like books because most of the children's home like they're being schooled like there. It's like homeschooling but like on a different situation because anybody who is learned just can come there and tryna give them the knowledge in life. But like in numbers, in data, like how can you say like this number of schools, this number of children's home, this number of specific kids with like we've given them this opportunity as a Lemisha charity campaign?
So how many we have helped?
Yeah, based on your numbers statistically.
So far I would say more than 7,000 students since our beginning. Because every year we plan to donate to a couple of schools and also children's home. The children's home, it's not just books, because being a children's home, there are more needs that the students and the children have. So we also try to donate clothing and food, and we do like checkups after our donation to see how the students are doing.
Monthly checkups or weekly checkups or annual checkups?
Monthly checkups. Yeah. So just to reach out to them and see how the students are doing after our visit, and if there's any more we can do, we try to do our best to the best of our ability.
Maybe you can go on the short terms, cause my guy Madzao has talked about the long term
The schools.
Oh, the schools.
Yeah.
Oh, so I think basically for the schools, initially Lemisha it's a UN thing, right? But we didn't want it to appear like a UN thing, so we are trying to bring also other universities on board, whereby so far we have approached Riara. They are in for the idea. We have approached student leaders from Strathmore. There is a JQuat, there is a KU, there is a
Juja Boys or
Juja Boys High School. There is
Boys High School. Boys.
I mean university. There is also Embu University.
Yes,
And all they're interested with the idea. So I think we are working with them. We are supposed to have a meeting with the one for Riar on Friday. And also the other student leaders, I think, next week. And we're also planning to have chapters in each university. Like now that we already have an Elimisha UN chapter in UN, we are planning to have an Elimisha chapter, maybe let's say in Kabarak, in Riara, all those universities, like the one for Equity, I think they have chapters per university. Yeah, so that let's say maybe while we are doing a donation in Nairobi, those who are in Kabaraka, they can also do their donation around Nakuru.
Oh yeah, it's like more of like you guys are doing everything in sync.
Everything in sync, but
It's
we
like
are
the
reaching
Catholic
out to
thing.
a
Every Sunday
number.
everyone's doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's all.
And based on your what are your most urgent needs? Is it books? Is it like money? Is it like donate socks, shirts and stuff for the needy? And what will make the greatest difference between like your organization or your charity group?
I think for our urgent needs, now that it's Elimisha charity campaign, we started them for the Elimisha charity campaign was people to donate books, which they no longer used to get. Yeah, so we are more interested in books. But if someone can chip in with money, because you can't read in an empty stomach you get.
For sure.
So if we can get money or food stuff, then the better also. Yeah, but we prefer
I would
books.
say in the long run,
Yeah.
money would go a longer way than donating books now, because the education system is forever changing.
Yeah.
So the books that we're donating now, system inaisha,
Inaisha.
and we'll start looking for books for the CBC system. So by the time those kids are getting to high school, the current books we have for high school students will not be made for them.
For sure, because
Yeah.
syllabus changes.
Yeah, but if we have the funds, we'll be able to purchase new books and donate anytime that the education system changes.
So this is one of my questions based on your books and stuff. We've seen like a couple of schools and a couple of like how our system has changed. Cause in terms of like in my high school period, I read like there's this set books. I read like The River and the Source, The Well Rider and stuff. And is it like a challenge for you guys to get books that are not being used on the syllabus? Is that one of the challenges that you guys get?
Yeah.
Like getting books that no one can even no longer use, because like it's out of the syllabus. The syllabus cannot like go on with that same book. Like how do you guys like consider deal with that challenge?
Yeah, so like just to echo that, knowledge never gets old. We have the books that we donate necessarily don't need to be for the syllabus like Kenya or anything. You see,
Now that goes in the long-term process of library.
yeah, exactly. Because you see, I might be 22 years, I might be 23 years old now, and I've not gone to university. But if I get a book on mechanical engineering, I can read it well and pursue my dream based on that. Just like what Elon Musk did and others, and like being self-taught, you see. Or maybe I can read a Forbes magazine, and then in Inspire, I can read a storybook. It changes my life, you see.
For sure.
So as much as we've been donating syllabus books, we also encourage any book that can be of help to the society is of great help.
Important.
Yes, because we can't say that since this book is of all syllabus, so we won't give it. Or since Kidaga was done in 201, we can't give it to a kid who is in high school, because maybe he'll read and then he might learn something there, you see. So we encourage all books, hata kama ni books za China, USA.
My guy is learning
Anywhere.
characters.
Yeah, because these days, like, I think you need to be more wide and more open to ideas and open to learn as well, because even
Think outside the box.
because even we have Google giving short courses, you see. So if we limit ourselves just what we learn in school, where will we all go? But if we make it wide to all books that can impact those kids, itakuwa better, because even an adult might be inspired by the book you give him. That's why we said that we want to build libraries and stock them with the books of all kinds, the syllabus and za non-syllabus. Yes, back to you.
And maybe you
I
can chip
think
on
to
something.
add on what Rocha said, you see, like I think with the new curriculum, the government is giving books, I think across all high schools. Now it's kind of challenge to our end, because it's not possible for one to donate a textbook which he or she has been given in the school. And now that the school is giving textbooks, the parent now no longer buy the books, so it's kind of difficult to get books.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because like I think you guys, the challenging part is maybe not only getting books, some are from people. I think the challenge you guys in need that you guys need the most is funds.
Yeah, true.
Because once you guys get funds, now you can be able to buy like the ongoing syllabus books that now you can donate to the schools that people are doing. Yes, I feel like that's more important compared to like getting the old books generations. But as long as that old books generation stories is, you guys can also help the people who cannot access material books, because like venye wamesema wase kama washakahola, the only thing maybe they see is newspapers. Mainly newspaper ya 204, Moi era and stuff. Because it's long term and short term kicks the best.
And maybe also a platform to give talks in high schools, primary, rather than inviting all those motivational speakers, paying them 100,000. We can do it for free, provided we are given a platform.
True.
Right.
Motivation.
Just to
Free.
motivate.
Nothing comes for free. Like you guys will do motivational talks for free.
We do it. Even the chance we will do it. We will do it.
That's an inspirational one, because like not everyone who does like motivational talks and stuff just comes for free. A guy needs money upfront. Yeah.
In fact, I think like the talks really play a huge role. Like let's say if maybe I was talked to by a doctor nikiwa class 3, maybe by now I would have been a doctor. But you see, I just studied and reached high school nikamaliza, and what's the government chose for me, hiyo ndio nilifanya, you see. But you see, like if we have more talks with us who are in campus, and also those who are working with the kids in the various schools, so that we inspire them, because unajua maybe for us where we live, our neighbors are professionals. Maybe my neighbor is a doctor, my father's friend.
It's funny how Kenyans, bro, your neighbor might be sijui mhandisi,
Yes.
ama it writes books, and you never know.
Yeah.
Ama
By
that
the
guy
way-
sijui signs documents for books zipelekwe shule, and you never know.
Yeah.
Carry on.
But so for those kids in the villages, your neighbor is a fisherman, your neighbor is a beach boy, your neighbor sells drug,
Beach boy.
your other neighbor is a pastor. So like hauna
I love
pastor. So hauna the environment that can spur.
Your neighbor is Mackenzie.
Okay. So hauna the environment that can spur that creativity in you. Unajambie, I want to be like this guy.
Yeah.
So that's why we are stepping in. That's why even for the Kwale donation, we want to carry as many members from our group so that we can give our stories to those kids. Because Mbaga is a future politician and an engineer.
Oh, I'm coming to look for you, bro.
This guy, he's
politician.
good. He's a politician.
Governor Busia County.
Aish.
Yeah, you see, and we have Joy. She's skilled in talking, and also she's an engineer. You see, so
Yeah,
and me,
sector there.
sector like Joy she's skilled.
Yeah.
Talent. So like if we give talks to these kids and then we share ourselves with them, we'll give them the motivation and we can be their mentors.
Yeah.
And maybe in the future when they grow up, they'll thank us and say, kama si Mbaga, kama si Joy, kama si Soy, kama si Alois,
Yeah.
ningekuwa hapa.
Yeah.
You see.
And kama si elimisha charity campaign singekuwa hapa. Let's take a deep dive here on the comment sections here on YouTube because there are a couple of comments here from there's one guy who said kudos to Elimisha team. He doesn't have like a username. And there's Ken Kyogora is saying congratulations to the visionary team. You're giving hope to so many. God bless you. And guys out there on the charity, like on the comment section, maybe if you can donate to my guys here and send something, maybe send your book Kidagaa Kimemwozea, maybe the river and the sauce. Tumbo pia
Chozi la
damu
heri.
nyeusi.
Damu nyeusi.
And you can share your stuffs and donate them to like the Elimisha charity campaign. And maybe as we wind up this section, maybe you can tell us, maybe you can get where you can get you guys on socials. Like, what do you guys see yourself 5 years down the line?
Okay, so
Yes.
5 years down the line, of course, we'll have been done with the university. So of course we shall be working. So we see ourselves partnering with the government, with UN and UNESCO, and also other
You guys
banks.
thinking big, UNESCO.
You need to think big because with UNESCO we'd make a greater impact and change. Because we'd have the funds, we'd have the resources, we'd have the team.
You saying about any county governments in Kenya?
That's why I said government. I said the government. Government is national and the county.
National counties,
Yes.
yeah.
And also TSC. Yeah, so that's where I see ourselves. I see ourselves building schools then. I see ourselves impacting children, giving talks every month. And also the group equal larger and also like the whole public wajue their role towards the education system in Kenya, because if we rely solely on the government to educate the society, we won't go far. But if we take it as a challenge upon ourselves as citizens of Kenya, we agree that maybe each if I have extra books, I'll give them to these kids. Check it. Like if I inspire this kid, maybe if like I'm a doctor, I decide to give talks to these schools. So like it's a ripple effect that will lead to greater change, and we as a nation can improve if we all took up the mantle and improve education within our region. Yes, I hope that's
nice.
clear.
Joy, any way when people can get you on the social?
Me personally or the organization?
The organization, party.
The
I don't know.
Sikuoni
Don't
vi-
pin me on that question. I'm like,
For the organization, it's Elimisha Charity Campaign on Instagram, Facebook. Me personally, it's at Keru Kaunda on Instagram.
oh, you had that sound.
Andi-
Carol.
andika chini utasahau.
Nah. Like man's cuffed, man's in a deep relationship. Yeah, so like I can't move ABCD. Yeah. I always move only A.
It's good to change outfits.
Nah.
No, don't
Explore,
listen to this
explore. You need to explore.
You need to explore.
Man's not hot, I can't take off my jacket.
Big Shack.
Yeah. And you, my guy?
07.
Yeah. People can get you on the on the cellular.
WhatsApp.
Maybe
Okay,
people can
so-
call you.
People can call me. I prefer calls and WhatsApp. So my number is 0768879680. Yeah, that's my number. And for Elimisha, we have our website. Our website is elimishacharity.org. Then our Instagram handle is Elimisha Charity Campaign. Our Facebook handle is Elimisha Charity Campaign. I'm not on Instagram, but I'm on Twitter. A Suda account though. You just see me up.
Those type of Twitter. Twitter guys usually just talk and talk and talk. Yeah, those Twitter guys, yeah. Ndio utapata msichana jita bakuli tosha.
Mimi najiita budalangi fine.
Rahisi. Budalangi. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's been a lovely chat with you guys, and keep on eliminating these people, because you see, like, basic knowledge, I can't say basic knowledge, but like common knowledge, common sense, and anything that you learn on your day-to-day basics without somebody like exchanging money for the knowledge, now that's goes and trickles down to Elevation charity campaign. Because like if you guys can offer like free library like opportunities, people to just go and read in a library, people can be given books to read like on a free basics, because even in town utaona like all the books bro are being sold.
True.
Nothing comes out for free.
Yeah,
and
true.
for you guys, like doing the best, donating, giving back to the society in terms of materialistic content,
Yeah.
that's much more way compared to like other people who give out money and stuff, because I feel like knowledge is power and education is key to success.
True.
And thank you thank you everyone for the time and for like you guys sharing about like the Elimisha charity campaign. And it's been a journey, and lovely faces, lovely smiles, lovely talks, and maybe we can talk on that conversation on how we can help each other, and as an Icon Radio to also join the platform and help you guys also broadcast and also give out word there, so that like people can give out donations to you. And without me saying so much, naweza sema tukule ngoma and see you next time, same day, different person, and asanteni sana.
Drip, yeah, whoa, hey, she got a little, yeah, yeah, hey, I got a little on top of my desk, yeah, I got a load of money, I let her hold the hundreds, she wanna ride the bros, come get your hoe, she wildin', niggas they shoot and tell, tryna expose the violence, she let me hit it for free, you are the whole designers, hey, I got a load of cash, why is you stuck in the past, she wanna ride the cash, I pull a digital dash, ay, I want my whole exotic, my pockets on Christopher Wallace, you a pussy I cannot acknowledge, I'm speeding, don't care about the mileage, yeah, I hit a lick with my niggas too, I never been on an interview, I put that hoe in the physical, my niggas ain't ready to deal with you, I been in the trap where the haters move, I'm about to go up like a pedestal, you broke need a brick like an interlude, I load up the Glock and I kill a few, I got a load of cash, why is you stuck in the past, ay, she wanna ride the cash, yeah, I pull a digital dash, I want my whole exotic, hey, my pockets on Christopher Wallace, you a pussy I cannot acknowledge, I'm speeding, don't care about the mileage, I can't afford to have problems to deal with the drama, I keep me a piece in the drama, niggas be talking that tough shit but they do not want it, I send you to Jesus the Father, then I go deal with the karma, I line you up like a barber, fuck is Hakuna Matata, ready to ride with my brother, Cooper Madzao with my brother, I'm from the east but I keep me a burner, boy, free my niggas.
Yo. Yo. Oh. Only his rap. I see a bitch and I'm stepping, I'm up in the coast and I'm repping. These 40s on me like a blessing. These shorties on me, I ain't stressing. They digging my swag and my dressing. She sucking my dick while I'm dressing. Yeah, yeah. She sucking my dick while I'm dressing. I'm fucking the bitch while they guessing. These rubbers on me, I ain't messing. I hop in the booth and I bless it. They call me the GOAT, tell me less. I keep all the bands in the dresser. Pull up on your bitch and finesse. I stun your bitch, I finesse. I feel like we see no pressure. I'm smoking these blunts for my pleasure. Designer on me, check the leather. My head feeling light as a feather. I gotta get my shit together, cause I want the bag. No matter the weather, I keep standing tall till I wither. I shit on these niggas, they bitter shit. I tell your mom that's my header. I'm blowing that loud like I'm spitter. I don't do no Twitter. My diamonds, they shining like
It's a madman in this thing, yeah. Skilly boo. Hey. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, want mana spenda. Luku safi nakaya pesa. Kinkuru tunatafuta cheda. Namtaka siku zote za kalenda. Goodies on hakuliko venda. Pengia lengela meweza. Nilimsuka kiwa bartender. Mazi ikabidi nimemteka. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, want mana spenda. Luku safi nakaya pesa. Kinkuru tunatafuta cheda. Namtaka siku zote za kalenda. Goodies on hakuliko venda. Pengia lengela meweza. Nilimsuka kiwa bartender. Mazi ikabidi nimemteka. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. We will sip on Bacardi. Baby girl, samahani. Let's go to my yardi. Tukiwasha shashamani. Tukisip tu makali. Bila maarif, wachana na manamli. I don't know if you get me. Mimi tuna wewe, my heart beating fast. Ushani tuwateki, kurutu, no lover boy. Mana madman, mana badman, mana hustler. Love the ganja. Slow wine for me. Baby, throw it back for me. Steady. Nishamnoki now, no. Na isi chochi, wala si story. But I just wanna know, is you playing with me? Is you fucking with me? Is you ready for a thug nigga? Is you here for a minute? Cause that's the limit. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, want mana spenda. Luku safi nakaya pesa. Kinkuru tunatafuta cheda. Namtaka siku zote za kalenda. Goodies on hakuliko venda. Pengia lengela meweza. Nilimsuka kiwa bartender. Mazi ikabidi nimemteka. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, want mana spenda. Luku safi nakaya pesa. Kinkuru tunatafuta cheda. Namtaka siku zote za kalenda. Goodies on hakuliko venda. Pengia lengela meweza. Nilimsuka kiwa bartender. Mazi ikabidi nimemteka. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
Figuan. Me give you what you want. Just your money when you step in at the yard. Me if you play me cards. Convos, bado if you ras. Boom boom big like. Boom boom big like. Boom boom big like 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot. Then me if you bust. Around 2 days, too much noise. You can blame it on us. Say she hate trust. Say now she came first. Wait, hold on, don't rush. Late, food is too much. All on my plate. But I still got time for my girl. Yo, that's my
baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, want mana spenda. Luku safi nakaya pesa. Kinkuru tunatafuta cheda. Namtaka siku zote za kalenda. Goodies on hakuliko venda. Pengia lengela meweza. Nilimsuka kiwa bartender. Mazi ikabidi nimemteka. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, want mana spenda. Luku safi nakaya pesa. Kinkuru tunatafuta cheda. Namtaka siku zote za kalenda. Goodies on hakuliko venda. Pengia lengela meweza. Nilimsuka kiwa bartender. Mazi ikabidi nimemteka. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
Pour me something. Can't feel nothing. I need conky. Fire, pour me water. I don't say this often. Don't confuse me with your energy. Just keep this motion wet like ocean. Till I mix this potion. Bills and toasting. See me my next day frozen. Frozen. Icy. Melanin icy. Next day pricey. Something like a Pisces. Shine need a new license. Yeah.
Shingo need deep dive. I had to switch my style up. Now there's success in a briefcase. Shoddy need bad, but everything good here. Constantly cheesy. I'm in the back of the back room rolling like good years. Stone. Woke up Nico Stone. Lala Nico Stone. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I've been calling her up with the go. Bazua Kosin, Kuja na green, Nataka Akaso. Kupenda the druggy, who knew they put real love in a capsule? Msewa chains na fashion, Nampata it's never a hustle. We smoked him right out of the question. He see judge, sitaki confession. Yule bazuna ball kama SCN, yule bazuna ball kama Pedro. No discussion ashika ma dividends. Pia narudi for beef in picture. In Nairobi na mimi ni Kratos. Police ask what I did to them while I was stoned. Woke up Nico Stone. Lala Nico Stone, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Nico lit, villain a trip on a beat. Just your shot, mpaka ushinda kulick your wrist. Na feeling it big, then on a day you hit. After kuzima nendhani walikuwa me-OD, usichafwe weed, musinipige your spliff. Roll with it in your rizikwe and bleach. Privately, publicly lazima sting. I woke up early, she was asking bado uko.
Stone. Woke up Nico Stone. Lala Nico Stone, yeah. Yeah. Stone. Woke up Nico Stone. Lala Nico Stone, yeah. Yeah.
Yosto. Abushika kwanza.
Decline, let.
Chukua. Lakini madam ngoja kwanza madam. Usistuke madam, sio hivyo. Oh my god.
At the party, seen you check me. Seen you looking at me through your swaggy shades. Baby, I'ma pass, no need to test me. Seen you looking at me through your blacked out shades. Sipping, yeah, I'm feeling kinda wavy. Feeling like I'm somewhere in the sky. Wait, did I just hear you call me baby? Baby, don't trip, it's alright. So pour up. We show out and show up. See the way she throw that, hold that. Pretty girl, she know that. We show up and pour up. We show out, yeah, show up. See the way she throw that, hold that. Pretty girl, she know that. Who that? Sitting over there. Caramel tea, match the color of her hair. Hopped up in the party, all they gotta do is stare. Hop up in the place and all they wanna do is dance. Watch me get low with it. I done did it. Bad gal, pretty overload with it. 10-toe with it. 10 hoes with it. Bad gal, pretty overload. Watch me get low with it. I done did it. Bad gal, pretty overload with it. 10-toe with it. 10 hoes with it. Bad gal, pretty overload with it. You hit me with the way you headed after. Somewhere I can roll up like a rasta. I don't ask questions, I'm the answer. When we take it up, it's a disaster. Whoa, now we headed to the show. Man, I gotta get it, tell them guys we gotta go. Wavy, baby, on a boat, you better roll. Wavy, baby, on a boat, you gotta go. Watch me get low with it. I done did it. Bad gal, pretty overload with it. 10-toe with it. 10 hoes with it. pity overload, pity over, pity over, pity overload we need.
I mix the drink with the greens. Perfect, perfect vibing with my team. Never let a baby in between. Ndani ya jeans, she thicker than Uji. Kuwa chonjo cause these shorties be using. Study them just like a Strathmore student. Big bag of weed like a school one. Hapa Kenya ni kazi, go get some. Nikichezwa, fuck it, I don't feel none. Sadly, but I see shorty a baddie, baddie. We've got ties like suits, so she always asks if I'm happy. Vitu nafanyanga for you, baby, I do that shit gladly. You wanna know all about me, really I'm just outstanding. Really I'm just outstanding. Shorty a baddie, baddie. We've got ties like suits, so she always asks if I'm happy. Vitu nafanyanga for you, baby, I do that shit gladly. You wanna know all about me, really I'm just outstanding. Really I'm just outstanding.
Yo Nairo nasikia mnataka kujua Steph Kahosh please when is the tour? Sijui ni jibu kivipi but details are rough around the edges hakuna contour. True outstanding ndio mimi hukua sick kwa beat ninaleta mafua chafua the motive then call all your rappers like Jenny hapa kufua big fish ni nani kwa city kesi baadaye au vipi danger kwa mic kama nani maboy pia wanakutamani all that I'm saying is pay me respect east or the west we all know I'm the best outstanding a hero one that's on my chest his story meisha now on to the next.
Shorty a baddie, baddie. We've got ties like suits, so she always asks if I'm happy. Vitu nafanyanga for you, baby, I do that shit gladly. You wanna know all about me, really I'm just outstanding. Really I'm just outstanding. Shorty a baddie, baddie. We've got ties like suits, so she always asks if I'm happy. Vitu nafanyanga for you, baby, I do that shit gladly. You wanna know all about me, really I'm just outstanding. Really I'm just outstanding.
Yeah, really outstanding. By Kahosh there with Steph, my guys. We're back in the cut here with the boy Uncle R. And still, the same three lovely guys. Mahaga, Joy, and Madzao. I said it right, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're jamming to some couple of songs here, and we're discussing about genge, ton, genge, and trap. But anyway, water under the bridge. As we're going to finalize this conversation, and I feel like I've left a couple of things out before like we jump out on this spaceship. And you guys, based on the 3 years term, yeah, of you guys working with the Elimisha organization, like aside with the statistics and stuff, and aside with we haven't talked about like you guys going to like children's home and any like house that's like like children houses that you guys have visited. Like, do you have like any short-term plans on visiting children's home apart from you guys doing just the books perspective?
So with regard with the short-term projects with the children's home. So actually we were doing like so far we've been dealing with children's home within Nairobi because they're the ones who are less privileged and they lack most resources within Nairobi. So far we've been to Kibera, we've been to 6 actually. 6 Kibera Pride.
We actually have talked about the children's home.
So in fact, actually Joy will speak on the episodes that we've been to. While I'll speak on what you asked. So as of now, of course, we are fundraising, and we have the charity walk, and also and as Joy said, we want to bring on board companies. So after the whole events, where we have plans that after we've now done the whole fundraiser, apart from the Zombo donation, where the extra that we get, we now do a donation within Nairobi, in one children's home that people will select for those members who won't make it to Kwale for the Zombo donation. So those are the plans that we have for now with regards to children's home donation for this year. That is for this year, yes.
Maybe
I think to add on what Rocha said, for the short-term stuff, I think initially we decided to settle on children's home because we did have funds. So far, we had donated to roughly around 6 to 7 children's home. But the main goal and aim for the organization was to donate in schools in marginalized areas. That's why we are going to donate in Kwale for our first donation. Yeah.
And is the charity campaign registered?
Yes, it is.
Because like most of like people like in this perspective of trying to get back to society or community, you just come up with a name and then source out sponsors, source out money. We've already seen these things happening on Twitter. Like you see like somebody just trying to get money out of people without the basics of stuff. And maybe you can tell us like the main challenge for you guys, like as somebody to register as a charity organization or a group. What's the basic main challenge threshold like somebody should, apart from like you having ID, you having like and stuff, what's the basic challenge threshold for someone to have a registered CB or charity group foundation? Because I know for foundations it's quite complicated because it's expensive. That's more like 200 to 300,000 so that you can secure a platform. And but like according to you guys, like what was the main threshold?
So from my end, before I pass it to the rest, I'd say, of course, we have the financial bit, but the first thing is the idea. I think if you have a well objected idea, it go for. That's one. And also to, of course, the funds, because I know to register a CBO, it's about I think 6 or 5,000, and then for a self-help, that is like a chama, it's about 1,000, which I think you see pesa mingi if you are a large group.
But bro, chamas get money, yo.
Wait,
have you ever had your mom going to chama? Those guys usually chop money. Like self-help chama groups, it's 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000. And then for the foundation, I think it's close to 100k. So it's something like more very expensive. Yes, and with regards also to that, so I think it's just the money and then the documents, ID, number of members,
the legality
measures and all that. But for it to be a success, I think you really need a strong team na pia ukue focused na pia ready to sacrifice, because as of saying Kisama, Elimisha is where it is due to this team and those who are listening and those who are like them
donating and supporting.
Yes,
you guys,
like the whole team, because so far like we've not paid anyone. In fact, our parents are the one who are funding this thing. If to be
shout
honest,
out momsy, shout out dad.
Yeah, parents, friends, classmates. You see, so like the team is really crucial, because imagine unaambia mtu design a website na haumlipi kitu. Imagine, but yeah, imagine. You see, but you see,
bro, you know, like funny thing I did with IT, like creating a website, bro, and then you're not paying me.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah.
You know, like the all effort that you usually put on like structuring the website, the new language you've tried to learn, the errors you've tried to, you see.
Yeah.
But anyway, for Elimisha, that's
so
free.
I'd say like not free. Like I'm saying, the team that we have is great. The friends that we have are great. Personally, like they do much than what we do actually, because we just come up with ideas and then they wanna execute from their own ends without any payment. So like it's a big thing that they do, and we are really grateful for that. And of course, I think also as we are doing this, we also learn and we hone our skills. Like Mbaga and hone his skills to become the governor of Busia. Joy and hone her skills to become a CEO in some company.
Yeah.
And me as of now, sijajua mali naenda, but I'm also honing my skills.
You'd have said something better, bro. I'm waiting for you to tell me, hey, trying to be CEO.
In the dating game, you
willing.
You see. So Beach boy. And also
Ana
you see,
dready.
and you see, so like with the guy doing the IT and hone his skills with the IT, with the guy who's doing posters and hone his skills. So like as much as we are giving back to the society, we are also benefiting as a group, making friends, building connections, approaching companies, making contracts with that. And by the end of our time at school, as Gashagwa said, that there are no jobs na si uongo. But you see, from such things that we do,
The funniest thing, bro, Gachagua anatumaje wasi wako na degree at construction, bro.
so we
Ati
need to be
hakuna
prepared.
jobs, but we're trying to do the housing situation.
Yeah.
Ndo muingie, bro, man. Say a chef, bro, ataenda kuinua mawe. What about those people who don't have basic education? You understand?
Exactly,
Yeah.
So like we need to be prepared. So I think from such things we make connections with future politicians. In fact, from here you can get even your future wife, and future husband.
Especially in our events.
Yeah, in our events,
lot
like
of
in the
people
if you check our videos, you will see painting there. So join on board. There are greater things in the pipeline.
Actually, the next question was about the next question I was about to ask you guys is, how can I get involved? But now you guys have given me like maybe you can carry on with maybe if I cut short. And is there a way like let's say you see like when you open a bank account,
yes,
you have to stay consistent.
Yes.
Is there like a rule a way like CBOs and if charity groups, if they don't stay on track, they get eradicated from the system?
So far, if I may confirm with Mbaga and Joy, we've not had any such scenario, isn't it?
No.
Yes, because we have our normal account and it's still working. After all those years, we still do our contributions and it's still normal. So I think in fact, the banks are very secured again there, and they are strict with how we manage the funds. So like from our end, we have like 3 signatories, so no one can withdraw or do anything without the 3 of you doing the whole thing. And also we have like the whole budgeting, so it's clear and it's open and clear for everyone.
Come to that question so that we can answer. Do you guys have like resources that like are set aside like for you guys to cover your budget? Let's say this month you're doing this, so like there's no like, apart from you guys like donating on a monthly basis, like do you guys have like a secure resource place where you can just, let's say if you're going to see this children's home, we just remove that chunk of money and then like do you guys like do it like raise it and then use it and then like come to raise, and then you understand the point I'm saying?
I guess so far we have a small reserve account. It's not a lot, but throughout the year, other than the donations we do, we have the Elimination 50 bob challenge. So throughout the year, people can send 50 bob, and that is also put towards our reserve
Is it
fund.
like a specific day? It's like
No,
it's
no,
open.
no.
It's open.
It runs consistently throughout the whole year. Yeah.
Sure. My guy, maybe you can talk about like how I can get involved in your Elimisha group. Like if somebody is a random guy who doesn't know Elimisha group, like how can they like join?
Okay, let's say for a random guy who is interested in joining Elimisha.
Yeah.
Elimisha, it's a charity organization, so it's open to everyone. But there is a registration fee of 500. So you pay 500, then you get an Elimisha t-shirt.
Lots you need to get in Elimisha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for
we
the
need a t-shirt
500,
there.
You get a t-shirt. Then we have our HR team. She's the leader. They take you through Elimisha. They tell you what Elimisha entails and stuff like that. Then now after that, you're a member. Whenever you have a donation, there's a communication group. Then we tag everyone along. Those who are interested, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's nice thing, because like most of the groups that maybe you register, they don't give you anything. They just tell you karibu. But you guys give somebody a t-shirt, of which that's more proper.
And a
Let's
card.
talk- and a card.
Yeah, and a card, a registration card.
There's a link that they fill their name to become official. So such that even the government can recognize
My
them.
guys are always like official things, yeah. Let's talk about your charity work that you guys are planning to do come this is it 9th September?
9th September.
Like what are the main like set challenges? What are the main objectives for you guys to accomplish when you set out that charity work? Because before you do something, you have to set something so that it can boost you guys. So like I know the basics of that charity is more of like an income raise for you guys to like work on the future long-term project. So like what are some of the objectives based on the charity work?
Okay, so from the work, our main objective first, as you've said, is to fundraise. That is 200 bob per person from that, because Mbaga and the other governors from the other universities, they'll give us transport. So the money that we would have used on transport will come to the organization. Yes, that's one, fundraising. Two, bonding and within ourselves, and also making new friends. So three, sensitizing the members and the public as well about Elimisha. And then four, invite and encourage the corporate world to come on board and partner with us, and also other education-based organizations for the future of our nation. Yes, those are our main goals. So with that, the work is actually into two parts. There's one that is for the students and the schools, and then we have the one that is for the corporate section now. So we have plans already. In fact, Joy is the one who is leading. She is on the forefront of bringing the companies on board through setting meetings and setting the proposals, and she can say where we are so far. And then Mbaga is the one who is spearheading in bringing the other schools on board, since he's a student leader. Yeah. So from what they are doing, within the 2 days we shall have a successful event, and we'll have accomplished our goals as an organization.
Yes. This question, most of the organizations and charity that all the time, what percentage of the money when you raise goes towards the cause of what you guys usually do? Is there like a fixed percentage that's when you raise the money goes to like towards the cause of maybe giving back to society, and then the other stays in the kitty bank? What percentage do you work with?
So 70% goes to the donation, and then for 30% now goes to the campaign itself. So whereby if we need to maybe get certificates to register, or to pay for hosting, like recently when Abraham designed the website, after a year we had to renew our subscription, which the cost was about $21.47 USD. I was surprised to know that it came to about 3,000 and I think 400 shillings. Since I think $1 in exchange at 140. Ilikuwa 140 something. 140 kitu. So of course your pesa is about 334, so we had to sort it from the account now, you see. So that's how we allocate it. 70-30.
Maybe Mahaga, you wanna add something? Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll be back shortly, because we need to talk about the visions, missions, and we finalize with the Elimisha charity campaign, because we need to know missions and we need to know visions, because every organization, every institution, every label, everything, even you personally, you have a mission and you have a vision. So let's take a break, listen to a couple of bangers, and we'll be back with the vision and mission as we wind up for the today's segment.
Just bersama with Uncle R.
Nah, come back. I put a whole bag.
Checky. Yeah. Now dance in the rain, here watching a glisten. Dunia Kashule, don't listen. Chapo smoky for breakfast, brilliant. We say ahead and no assistance. Pimping the fuck out this speech.
pimping the fuck out this hoe. Many problems, they come and they go. On my solo, get the candy show. Baby, you my cocaine. Me na ball hopper to feel like cocaine. You know me, I don't give up like no way. Manzi go special, okay. Watch out, vex. Stress, mos, the best. Chrome, the best. Isa, don't tense. Watch out, vex. Stress,
I put a whole bag
mos,
of jelly beans
best.
up my ass.
Chrome, the best. Yeah, Isa. Don't tense. It go bright, Nikki speak, don't need reload. I was posted in 24 freehold. When the music I started at 0. Manze kuvuta, shit was in kilos. Watch our issues, I just dance. Ni monopoly, still take a chance. How I look like a god in them pants. Yeah, she gone and I do understand. Sweet words, they taste like a jelly bean. Duty from Jammu, I'm under the stars. I wouldn't give it up for anything. We live and we learn. Now watch out your shash. Pencil how I'm taking my medicine. Mos, the best. Chrome, the best. Isa, don't tense. Watch out, vex. Stress, mos, the best.
I put a whole bag of
the best.
up my ass.
Yeah, don't tense. Nearly change any race. I'm say like Elon aiming out of space. Made a sun when all them skies was grey. My shambio on occasion stick to my base. Chaku vex. Stress. Mos, the best. Chrome, the best. Isa, don't tense. Watch Chaku vex. Stress. Mos, the best. Chrome, the best. Isa, don't tense. Ilikuwa yani moment ya realization.
Everybody wants, everybody needs. Some days we be flying, some days we on our knees. The whole world's running on the same road. You know it's staying sunny after a great storm. When you're feeling down, get your shine on. Finna get the bag, get your grind on. Whole team shining like a diamond. Whole team shining like a diamond. Shining. With my day one, stay grinding. Tough times hit, we smiling. Finna stack it up, my money piling. Finna stack it up, my money piling. Everybody knows. Everybody needs. Some days we be flying, some days we on our knees. The whole world's running on the same road. You know it's staying sunny after a great storm. Man's blessed that we living through an outbreak. The outrage cause the man them never bout it. Take time to outline the loud face. Snakes tryna lock me up, really see me outlet. It's my time to shine, you can't outwit. Keep it hot, that's the motto, no we don't wait. Rapping system total, you can ask my classmate. Rapping system total, you can ask my classmate. 7-figure purchase, no we never nervous. Deeper than the surface, no you can't rehearse this. We spitting out these verses, get a Birkin purses. Kill it every time and you know you can't rehearse. Everybody wants, everybody needs. Some days we be flying, some days we on our knees. The whole world's running on the same road. You know we stay sunny after a great storm. Yeah, yeah. I be chillin' with a painting. She got my heart, so I be surrendering. I'm not pretending she better than bad. Where she move, make her brother go mad. Far from a player, Shawty made my heart jump, something like a layer. I swear, I'm finna stay up every time that you call. Shawty in my prayer, so you know we never fall. I got that big love for ya, deep love for ya. Ain't nobody realer with that real love for ya. Got that big love for ya, deep love for ya. Ain't nobody realer with that real love for ya. I ain't playing, baby girl, I wanna be your man. Hope you hear this song and understand. Don't wanna be on land if I'm not the one to hold your hand. Me and you could really be a plan. Everybody wants, everybody needs. Some days we be flying, some days we on our knees. The whole world's running on the same road. You know it stays sunny after a great storm.
Yeah, we're back in the cart. You already know it's your boy Uncle R on Icon Radio. This is the Bez and my guys, we're back in the cart. This is Uncle R. You tuned in on Icon Radio on the Bez, and we've been talking about like Elimisha, mambo ya vitabu, mambo ya children's home. But in every organization, every foundation, as an individual, every parties, every school, every institution that's in, has a mission and a vision. Madzao, Joy, and Mahaga, maybe you can tell us the missions and the visions of Elimisha charity campaign.
Okay, so I'll give the vision and Joy will give us our mission.
Yeah.
So our vision as Elimisha is to become a leading organization that will take up roles in alleviating poverty. And
so let me start again. Well, missions and visions are somehow similar.
Yeah.
Shoots.
So as I said earlier, our vision is to become a leading organization that will play a big role in alleviating poverty and ignorance, not only in Kenya but in Africa at large, through provision of educational resources and to the kids in impoverished places. That's our vision.
My guy, do you cram?
No.
Do you understand?
I do. I went to Alliance.
Bro, like the way you put it out, basically just, it's simple, but it's not simple. If you give somebody else to tell out the vision, he'll crack down. Because like visions, everything, missions, it's everything also. And you guys like giving back towards the community. It's not like a day-to-day challenge. Bro, like how many people even like in the streets wale watu wenye wanakuanga like hawana like, have you ever seen those guys who are like mguu yake labda imepasuka half? Like you always have that coin but you can't give it out. True. But there are those people like who try to give it out on a daily basis. Joy, maybe you can tell us the mission of Elimisha charity campaign.
Alright, unlike Rocha, I did not go to Alliance, and cramming is not my thing.
Understanding is your thing.
Yup. Our mission is to tackle illiteracy first in Kenya, then Africa as a whole, raise awareness about the challenges that students face in these impoverished areas, collect books and donations, and also provide educational support to these students so that they can be able to achieve their academic dreams despite their background.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey. Oh, your visions and missions are totally somewhat similar.
They have to be similar.
Is it you call it
Oh.
visawe? Is it
Oh.
visawe or vitate? Like
Ni visawe.
maneno
Vitawe.
Ni
vitawe, bro.
Maneno ya kutatanisha.
Vitawe ni maneno.
Ulisema alliance gani wewe?
Maze, bro. Not even trying to help him kidogo on visawe and vitate because. But anyway, back on the basics. Mahaga, do you want to say something?
I was to give a vote of thanks.
Yeah, sure, shoot it out, bro.
Okay, so I like to thank the Dean of Africa, that's Mr. Johnson Kinyo. I'd also like to thank the Dean Faculty of Engineering, that's Professor Ayub Gitao, and the Assistant Dean Faculty of Engineering, Madam Catherine Gatwiri. I'll also like to thank all the Elimisha members for fully supporting us. I'll also like to thank the president of the University of Nairobi.
That's should give you a pass, bro. First class honors, bro. Hakuna kazi, bro.
That's Ngetich Michael Soy. And I also like to thank Icon Radio for hosting us, for giving us this platform to share our story and to share, like to spread the word.
The awareness.
Yeah, the awareness, I mean. Yeah, so may God bless Kenya. God bless the University of Nairobi. God bless Icon Radio, and God bless everyone. Thank you.
And before I wind up, God bless Elimisha Charity Campaign for their good deeds and for also giving back to society.
Yeah.
And also, education is key. And with those few remarks and those few talks with our guys from Elimisha Charity Campaign, we can finally say, see you next Wednesday, same time, same place, different guests.
Same time, same place, different guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.